Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For Honorable our lecturer, Mrs. Amalia Eka Rahmania, STMT MSc, and enjoy for our viewers with the video. Right now, I will explanation about our final project in modulation and multiplexing course, with the title is Implementation of OFDM System using 16 QAM modulation. Before we discussing further, I introduce myself. I am Ilina Stase, and before we entering into material, in here I will talk about 3 points. The first one is OFDM, the second one is 16 QAM, and the last one, the combine of BER and SNR. Okay. First thing first, we will talk about OFDM. Orthogonal Frequency Division Multiplexing, or OFDM, is a digital multi-carrier data transmission scheme where a single stream of data or binary stream of data is split among multiple closely spaced narrowband carrier frequency or subcarrier frequency instead of transmitting the data on a single carrier frequency and over the entire bandwidth. It is considered to be an extension of frequency division multiplexing, or AFDM. OFDM split the signal over several closely spaced subcarrier and transmit all the subcarrier in parallel over the same bandwidth, thereby improving the spectral efficiency compared to transmission on a single carrier frequency. That is a definition of OFDM. And the next is 16 QAM. 16 QAM is a type of quadrature modulation in which a carrier wave of a fixed frequency can exist in one of 16 different states, where each state is a symbol that contains one of 16 different amplitude and path level. The constellation diagram consists of 2 axes, namely the in path. The one is x-axis and quadrature is y-axis, where the 2 axes are orthogonal to each other. They are separated by a phase of 90 degrees from each other. Each symbol in the constellation contains up to 4 bits, 0 and 1, in a 16 QAM scheme. Okay, the last one is SNR, or signal to noise ratio, and BER, bit error rate. The SNR, or signal to noise ratio, is measure of the quality of a communication signal. It represents the ratio of the power of the signal to the power of the background noise. Higher SNR value indicate a better signal quality. And the second one is bit error rate, or BER. BER is a measure of the number of bits received in error compared to the total number of bits transmitted. It is usually expressed as a ratio. Usually is a 1 error in 10 power 6 bits, or 1e6.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aridur Rahmat Hidayah, and my number absent is number 2. And here I will explain about the MATLAB program. We divided the program into 2 parts. The first is OFDM using 16 QAM program, and the second one is BER versus SNR using OFDM 16 QAM program. For the OFDM using 16 QAM program, the first step is initiation, the number of bit per channel, the number of subcarrier channel, the number of bits to be transmitted, size of each OFDM block, and the length of the cyclic prefix. Next step, for the transmitter, we generate the data source to be transmitted. The data 1 is for binary data input, and the data is for transmitted data input that have 16 type, start with binary 000 until 1111. Then we can plot the binary data and the transmitted data. So the next step, we perform 16 km modulation by the input data source. By initiating SNR value is 20. For KIM modulation, we can use KIM mod command and insert the M value. We can use 16 because we use 16 KIM. Then we already get 16 KIM modulation signal. For 16 KIM modulation with AWGN or additive white Gaussian noise, we can use AWGN command and insert the modulation value and SNR value. Then we can plot the 16 km modulation and 16 km modulation with AWGN noise. Then we can compare it. So the next step, we converting the series data stream into 4 parallel data stream by using S2P command. Then we can calculate it with EFFT equation using EFFT command. For the next step, we can add cyclic prefix for each loop carrier. Using for loop, we looping for shift carrier number 1 until 4 and cyclic prefix length 1 to max value, and we can get the append prefix value. For the next step, we convert to serial stream for transmitting by multiply rows append prefix and column append prefix. OFDM signal to be transmitted using reshape command for row and column append prefix. We already obtained the OFDM using 16 km. Then we can determine the OFDM passing through the channel using filter and AWGN noise. So we can plot the OFDM signal and OFDM signal passing through the channel, and we can compare it. So for the signal received, we should do demodulated on the signal by removing the cyclic prefix and FFT equation. For signal reconstructed, we can use KIM demod command. Then we can stem it and compare it with the transmitted signal to know the error. The result will be like this. This is for transmitted data, and this one is for binary input. This one is for KIM 16 km modulation and 16 km modulation with AWGN noise. This is the result of OFDM signal. This is the result of OFDM signal after passing through the channel, and this one is received signal with error. The blue one is transmitted data and the red one is received data. So the next we move to BAR versus SNR OFDM using 16 km. For the first step, we can initiation the length of the OFDM and cyclic prefix, and for transmitter, we should get our random data by using randy command. Next step, we can perform 16 km modulation by using KIM mod command and insert value of KIM that we use right now is 16. So the next step, we can do serial to parallel by using S2P command and perform EFFT by EFFT command. Next, we convert the parallel to series using P2S and add cycling prefix. So the final signal transmit will be achieved. For the receiver, first step we can add noise using AWGN. We can initiate SNR start and SNR increment and SNRN. In the looping, we can perform step by step like above program. Remove cyclic prefix, series to parallel, the FFT, parallel to serial, 16 km demodulation, and then we can calculate the bit error rate. In the end of the loop, we already get the BAR value, so we can plot and compare it with SNR value. The result will be like this. So I think that's for me. Thank you for the attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fernanda Aulia Ramadhani and my patient number is 7. I will explain about the result of the 16 km OFDM RAM. The first one is the binary input data. The binary input data is the data that generated by the binary data generator. This data will be sent to the receiver part of OFDM. And the second one is transmitted data. This transmitted data is the data that will be transmitted to the receiver. This is the third one is 16 km modulated signal and 16 km modulated with AWKN noise. The top one is 16 km modulated signal is a continuous signal that is the result of modulating the input binary data of 16 km modulation, and the bottom one is 16 km modulation with AWKN noise. AWKN stands for additive white Gaussian noise. And the next one is the figure 4 OFDM signal. The OFDM signal is the signal that will be transmitted through the channel. So this signal is signal from the transmitter that will be sent through the channel to the receiver. The next one is OFDM signal after passing through the channel. This OFDM signal is the signal after through the channel. The signal looks different from the original OFDM signal before passing through the channel. This is because in the channel, which is the transmission line, there is an interference that changes the original shape of the signal. So the signal will look a little bit different. And the last one is received signal with error. Received signal with error. The blue signal is the original signal. The blue signal is the transmitted data, and the red one is the received signal. The two signals are different because there is an error during the transmission process. There is an of the OFDM signal causing a change in the shape of the received signal. After we have all of the signal from the transmitter to the receiver, now we will see the diagram of bit error rate versus SNR ratio. In this figure, as we can see, this is OFDM bit error rate versus the signal to noise ratio. This figure is the BAR value is smallest or smaller than 1 or 10 powered by 0. In the theory, the smaller the bit error rate value, the greater the SNR value will. The smaller the BAR value, the better resulting of OFDM signal. So in this simulation, we get the BAR value is less than 1 or smaller than 10 powered 0. So this OFDM signal is considered as a good or better, is not much error, and the SNR value is bigger. So after all of all of the simulation, we now is the conclusion. So the conclusion from all of the simulation of 16km OFDM, the simulation of this OFDM work using 16km modulation using MATLAB software. Several key observations can be made. The adoption of 16km allow for increasing data rates due to the encoding of more bits per symbol compared to lower order modulation like TPSK. However, the disadvantages come at the cost of big internet sensitivity to noise and channel distortion. As the closer proximity of constellation points increase, the likelihood of errors. The simulation result will typically yield a bit error rate or BER versus signal to noise ratio curve. In this figure, neglecting the trade-off involved at higher SNR value, the BER is low, reflecting reliable communication. But as SNR decrease, the BER will increase, especially in the transition region. This is particularly relevant in real-world applications such as a wireless communication system, example of Wi-Fi, LTE, and 5G, where the choice of modulation and coding impact the system performance under varying channel condition, ensuring efficient and robust data transmission.
Okay, that's enough for our presentation. Hopefully what we have said can be useful to all of us. If there are mistakes, please forgive us, because perfection really only belongs to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Bila taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.